Episode 985 of No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm your host and coach, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. I worked as a recruiter for more than 40 years, and now I do career coaching, among other things. Career coaching is the dominant thing that I'm involved with, but I also do business life coaching and leadership coaching, as well as executive coaching. Different clients want me to do different things, but the dominant thing I'm involved with is career coaching. And on this show, I'm going to be talking with you about one of those tough interview questions that's asked at a second interview, not at the first, even though this question could be asked there. This is the variation for a second interview. Hope you find my answer helpful. Hope you give the show 5 stars in iTunes or Stitcher. And I also want to mention that if we aren't connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. And if you have a quick question for me, you can send me a message through Messenger or actually through LinkedIn as I think about it. I may not respond instantly, but I will get to you when I have some time. And don't make it a long production number kind of answer, question, I should say. Quick, to the point, I'll answer it. Otherwise, my admin, Bonnie, will write back to you and politely suggest this might be a coaching question. Now, let's get going. And this one's geared towards second interviews. And the question I want to offer up is, so why should we hire you? Now, this has been the meta question that's been behind everything that's taken place from your phone screen to your first in-person to now this interview. They want to understand why it is they should choose you from all the other individuals whose resumes they've screened, who they've interviewed, who they're bringing back now on this interview. Now, to some degree, this is a pretty easy question if you've taken a little bit of time to reflect on your previous interviews. Because at these interviews, they've kind of given you cues about where their interest really peaked in your background, what they really zeroed in on that caused them to really get excited about you. They may have said something to you. They may have really gone in deep into that part of your background. But at the end of the day, that's really what it's about. You have to deliver a message to them that really focuses in on their area of interest, that causes them to say, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. She, all this kind of stuff that they've signaled in the course of your previous interviews are really where you can zero in on. And you construct the answer by saying, I'm sure you hear this all the time. I've really got a lot of passion for what I do. I love doing such and such. And you can go into detail about that. But I think what really makes me stand out from others is, and you zero in on those qualities that they honed in on your interview, so that this way you're playing into what they believe your strengths are, confirming it for them, and thus helping them choose you versus your competition. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here's a few ways to engage with me. First of all, I just want to say that I no longer do recruiting. I coach people to perform at a high level. So again, I no longer do recruiting. But if you visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, look at the tabs on the top and you'll see a menu of choices for you. First of all, you can hire me to do a resume and or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, helping you with a salary negotiation, answering your question, advising you about a decision you have to make about job offers. That's all there as an option. I can do a job search makeover with you where we critique everything you've been doing in your search up until that point and come up with alternatives. If you're relatively early in your search, we can do a complete coaching program where I work with you from beginning to end. It's in half-hour increments, so it doesn't take a lot of time in each session, and that's another way you can do it. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love hearing with folks who like the show and are interested in my help. Lastly, I also want to mention I've got a lot of information at thebiggamehunter.us, and at times it seems like it's too much. So you can look at the best of my material at jobsearchcoachinghq.com, where I have curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that'll help you find work more quickly. Again, that's jobsearchcoachinghq.com. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, hope you have a great day. Take care.